Yo, this is Sinnoh Plays Pokemon Diamond. So we are here at the fight area, and as you can still see, we are not able to go through this route or the other route. That is because I found out that in order to go through, you need to have the National Pokédex. How do you get the National Pokédex? You need to have seen, not captured, but seen all 150 Pokemon in the Sinnoh region that are available at first. Once you've done that, your Pokédex might look like something like mine now, for example. I have seen 150 Pokemon obtained at 21, that's because I don't really care, at least when I do this Let's Play. Now you might be wondering, how do I get Palkia and Dialga in the Pokédex? Basically, if you have Diamond, you'll capture or fight Dialga, and if you have Pearl, you'll fight or capture Palkia. Either after the events of Spirit Pillar or after you've gotten all the 8 badges, you fly to Celestic Town and talk to the old grandmother in the house on the northern side of town. She will then give you a little book that will give you an image of the other legendary Pokemon that you cannot fight or get in this game, and then that'll be added into your Pokédex. So if you play Diamond, you'll get Palkia in your Pokédex. If you play Pearl, you'll get Dialga in your Pokédex. The rest of the Pokemon you can either get by fighting trainers or by capture or meeting them in the wild. And as you see, I have now already done that, so once you have all 150 Pokemon seen in your Pokédex, go to Sandgem Town. Basically, if you go and actually beat pretty much all trainers or fight normal Pokemon in the wild, you should be having 150 Pokemon when you have beaten the Pokemon League. So you go here, and see Dawn is here. Hi Citano, may I see your Pokédex? Oh my gosh, you've seen every kind of Pokemon in Sinnoh! Have you gone and shown your Pokédex to Professor Rowan yet? Yeah, so you need to do that. Let's go into Rowan's lab and meet with Professor Rowan. Ah, Citano! You come to show me your progress on the Pokédex. So you've seen 150 Pokemon. Bravo, Citano! You recorded all the Pokemon of Sinnoh in your Pokédex. This will help immeasurably with my studies on Pokemon evolution. Greetings, Professor Rowan. It's been a very long time. I'll tell you, Sinnoh certainly is a long trip from Kanto. Of course, it means not meeting new Pokemon. There's this distance too great the likes of us to travel. Oh, it isn't my old colleague, Professor Oak. I should have expected as much from the world's authority on Pokemon. We always used to joke, where there are Pokemon, you will find Oak. It's good that hasn't changed one bit. Professor Oak, let me introduce you to my young assistant. This youngster has filled every page of the Sinnoh Pokédex for me. Ah, well, very glad to meet you. As you heard, my name is Oak. I've been hearing a great deal about you from Professor Rowan lately. He's been exuberant in praise about a fantastic young trainer. I see that you live up to, no, that you surpassed his praise. You also got an impeccable sense of timing. You see, I had an errand to run for Professor Rowan on my visit here. He'd asked me to bring the data of the National Pokédex, you see. So, since you're here, let me upgrade your Pokédex with the National mode. After all, there are many kinds of Pokemon in this world of ours. Stan's Pokédex was upgraded to the National mode. I'm afraid it won't be easy to complete the National Pokédex. However, I'm sure you'll make an honest attempt on our behalf. Have no fear, Citano, we'll get the job done. By the way, Professor Oak, what compelled you to visit this region? Ah, yes. I heard that the Pal Park is now open. If I remember correctly, it's at the end of Route 221. The Pal Park has a special system that attracts every imaginable kind of Pokemon from every region. I come to make certain that the system is operating properly. Citano, you should make an effort to visit the Pal Park too. Oops, I'll be late for my meeting if I don't get all going. Okay, it was a pleasure seeing the both of you. Bye now. Off he goes, as busy as ever. Now, Citano, I have a gift for here as your reward for completing the Sinnoh Pokédex. Get the Pokéradar. That's the Pokemon Radar, or just the Pokéradar for short. Use it and it will indicate grass patches where Pokemon are lurking. I prepare that to help field assistants put together the Sinnoh Pokédex. But you took care of that. I'm sure it'll be useful for you goal of filling the National Pokédex. Yeah, so basically the Pokeradar is one of the new tools you can get after getting National Pokédex to get the Pokemon filled up in the National Pokédex. Because if you take a look now, yeah. Last number was Palkia 150, now he's number 484. There you see. The number is growing far much more now. In fact, there's a lot of Pokemon from the Sinnoh region not even showing up here. That's because some of these Sinnoh region Pokemon are unable to be found in the beginning. So here we see this is... So here we have Turtwig, it's the first Pokemon in the Sinnoh region, and you see it's getting empty here. Because these are Pokemon from the Hoenn region. There's a lot of Pokemon you can see here. And here about we're missing Pokemon in the Johto region. So you have a lot of Pokemon to go up to if you want to complete this Pokédex, that's for sure. And of course, after you've been to that region, you go here. You go to the Kanto region, the first generation. A lot of Pokemon missing here that you need to fill up if you want to complete it all. If you want to do that, you have a lot of things to do, but I would recommend it doing now because we are, at this time of recording, we are still Generation 6, Generation 7 has been announced. But yeah, I'd rather not do it now. I'd rather wait until you are at the prime game. Now anyways, we had National Pokédex. Let's see if those people are still blocking our road at the fight area. Fly back to the fight area. That's where we want to go. That's where we want to progress. There we go. We got some berries. Omeg. It's a cool thing. Oh yeah, I forgot. How are they gotten those? I just sprinkled water. Okay. Now you see these people are gone. That means we can progress now to Route 25 if you want to do that, or if you want to go to 30. I'll go to 30. But you want to talk to this guy anyways. A super rod is really good. Wouldn't you agree? We're of identical minds. Take this super rod. Wherever there's water, try your luck at fishing. Now we can capture some of the coolest Pokemon from fishing, and also Super Rod can also make you able to catch some Pokemon, I think, outside of the Sinnoh Pokédex, which is in the National Pokédex. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that means those guys are gone. That means also the people at Route 230 should be gone as well. Let's just go to the center, because I've been fighting my Pokemon a bit to complete the Pokédex. Even gain a level on Roserade because it's still using that experience share. Maybe I should switch it out a bit. No, actually, no, let's just keep Roserade. Because if we go now to the eastern part here, they're gone! It means we can progress. So it was the National Pokédex that's causing them to be blocking the world. Once you go to the National Pokédex, you can explore the remaining part of the battle zone. So, let's serve. Pokemon to face maybe in the water? What will we get? No. Not a new one, but we've seen this before. It's Pelipper. And look at the high level of the wild Pokemon. Level 51. That's pretty high level for a wild Pokemon. This is a nice way though if you want to actually change your team a bit in the battle zone. It's kind of nice you can get some wild Pokemon. Check out my dynamic form. Victory is assured. Okay. Let's fight you. With Swimmer Sam. And he has two Pokemon. First off will be Chinchou. Now we saw Chinchou in the last episode when we were at the Battle Tower. But however, Pokemon that face the Battle Tower, as far as I can remember, does not get recorded into the Pokédex. But once you fight them in the wild against trainers in the wild, they'll be recorded. So now Chinchou will be added. We'll do the same as we did in the Battle Tower, just hit it with a powerful close combat. That's Chinchou. It's a bit too weak to survive close combat despite not getting weak to fighting, but Really not very strong. Well, next up will be Lantern. Lantern is the evolved form of Chinchou. Now let's use Roserade for this one. Because Water Electric is not very good for us, but Grass-type Pokemon are resistant to both Water and Electric. Here we have Lantern, the evolved form of Chinchou. Both of them are Generation 2 Pokemon. Petal Dance on Lantern. Lantern is also pretty tanky. One Petal Dance though isn't... No, it's not enough! Lantern survives. Double Beam. Not very effective. Does some damage though, but very little. And Petal Dance will keep on going. That should be enough for Lantern. There we go. A crit as well. That's just waste of a crit, but oh well, at least he goes down. That's Swimmer Sam. Oh, that's how it is. That's how it is. Okay, move on here. We also have some grass pitches. We can get to fight some rare Pokemon if we want to. Rock smashing to get some cool stuff. Go down here, rock smash test, maybe we can get an item. The Battle Zone has a lot of Pokemon, as far as I can remember, that actually are not from the Sinnoh region. Rare Candy. That's nice to have. Let's just keep that for now. We'll wait until we get to Stark Mountain before we're gonna use our Rare Candy. Some more swimmers here. More of a watery route. Not a trainer. It's a fighter. People keep coming for us for battles. I don't really why. Hehe. 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 Well, female swimmer Joanna. And she has two Pokemon. The first one will be Love Disc. Love Disc, which is a very special Pokemon to fight, because if you fight in the wild and capture it, you sometimes, or very often, it has a heart scale. Heart scales are needed to retrain Pokemon's abilities if you have learned something else in their stead. So it's good to get Love Disc. But Love Disc, as far as I remember, you can already face in Generation 4 though, in the National Pokédex. Next up is Lapras. That is not a Generation 4 Sinnoh Pokédex. Lapras, yeah, you might be wondering, why am I going in front up against Lapras? Because Lapras is dual type water and ice, which means it's weak to fighting. So given a close combat, it will be tough, because Lapras is very tough. It's a very strong Pokemon, but it's not strong enough. Close combat takes out the Lapras. Lapras is a very strong Pokemon, at least it was in Generation 1. Water Ice dual type, very tanky, good movesets, good stats, pretty good. That's Swimmer Joanna. Okay, we lost. Who's we? Who's the we here? Oh. More trainers, swimmers. Let's just float across. Pretend we didn't see him. I'm being ignorant to people, I know. Route 229. And we go ashore. 229, resort area. Let's check it out. Resort area, relax and play. I travel a long way to make my beloved Pokemon even more beautiful. They'll make tea in love with me even more. I guess so. Nappa Berry. Scatter those as well. Get some stuff fixed here. Well, berries. There we go. We have some grappa berries. And this is one of the three areas. We have the fight area, we have the resort area, and we have the survival area. That's the three places where you have people and we have houses and basically people living around. here. Just have to check. Go back behind the house. Have to surf then, I guess. Something inside the house, maybe? All I need to be happy is my TV. That's all I need. Learn so much about sitting here. Absorb knowledge. Learn about the Pokécheck marking map, for instance. See, the marking map can track Pokemon that travel around. Never met any traveling Pokemon, but I heard about them. Yeah, we already have that one. We have the one called Mesprit, which is flying around somewhere, but yeah, as I said before, I won't actually be going to capture it. Nothing is too good for my Pokemon. There's no mountain height to climb. That's how I look at it. I spent a lot of time in the pool. Will I melt into the water by the way Vaporeon can? Probably not. This house, though? I do apologize. This is an exclusive establishment only open to a select few. Might consider a special stage for the cream of the crop. If you wish to enter, suggest you start collecting a lot of ribbons. Yeah, so basically this place is only for people who have ribbons. Ribbons you get from competing in Pokemon contests, and you'll get ribbons. Once you have some ribbons, or I don't know how many you need, or if you even need any, or many, nugget, then you can enter this building. Probably some cool for contest people, but nah, not my kind of thing. Pokemon Center, of course. There's a Pokemon Center in every of these areas. Let's recover here. There we go. Good and nice. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. We have been able to enter the remaining part of the battle zone. Next up, we're gonna continue up the route 229 and see what awaits us there as we go on the way to Stark Mountain, where we're gonna face it with Buck. He went there at least, so we have to see where he has to go. We can always see. We're gonna start off next episode with a bang, with a duel battle against 2 Ace Trainers. That's gonna be cool. So, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Got feedback, want to talk about this game, leave a comment below. Also make sure to subscribe to my channel to get some content updates, and that's gonna be it for now. So I'll see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon Diamond continues.